Hi, Joe DiMaggio for Adorama TV. Today we're going to have a great experience. We're going to be photographing waterfalls.
Adorama TV presents Visual Impressions with Joe DiMaggio, where you will learn to create compelling and imaginative photography. Here's your host, Joe DiMaggio.
Hi, I'm Joe DiMaggio and welcome to Adorama TV. We're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects today, and that's Photoshop. I am certainly not a maven in Photoshop because I just don't have the time, I don't have the hours to put into learning Photoshop properly. So like many other photographers, I play at it, and I utilize that with some filtration, and I'm able to at least do some of the basics. So what we're going to talk about today is how to make your photograph a little bit better in the camera with alternatives to Photoshop, simple, basic, fundamental things that will help you make a better photograph. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you a non-Photoshop trick that I use on a dead branch. So my Photoshop tool, it's the clipping tool. It's another way of enhancing your photograph and also helping the fauna. You're not hurting anything. You're clipping off the dead branches. So this little tool saves me a lot of time in the computer, in Photoshop later on. All right, the second tip that we're going to use, we've got a branch that's going diagonal across the photograph that we want to make. We can't go out there and cut it, and on top of it, it's a live branch, so we're not going to cut anything that's alive. So what I'd like to do is use a tool from the old days. This is what's known as a bunker snagger. It's a treble hook with some very sharp points on it. So what I do is I put these corks from wine bottles, and then what we're going to do, it's got a weight on it. We're going to put it out there, and we're going to pull the branch out of the frame. But this is what I'm working with today. Very light, small tripods. This is the new Manfrotto video tripod with the video head. Super light. Doing an awful lot of video in this particular area. What I try to do is I utilize the bubble level on the tripod, but you know what I really like, another little tip, especially when you're dealing with nature, is a little bubble level like this. And what I do is I put it on top of the camera and I'm able to adjust with the legs. You utilize the bubble level and you're able to get the waterfall plano parallel, and it's balanced. The light radically changed, and I'm now going to take advantage of kicking my ISO up a little bit, okay, and I'm going to put on a Stingray golden blue filter, and we're actually shooting stills with it. I like to go all the way on the gold side, all the way on the blue side, and just get a couple of images that way. I don't open up the 3/4 of a stop right now. I don't really have to. So what I'm doing is, wow, great shot actually, is I'm shooting it on 0-0. Not open, not closed, on AV at ISO 640. High ISO, but the camera can take it, and it's really what I want because I'm handheld. Great little filter. I've been working on an essay for CBS on these waterfalls, and I've been here in all different types of weather situations. And one of the tools that we use, other than the DSLRs, are cameras like the GoPro. And the GoPro is a cool camera to get to places that I can't get to. Sometimes I get actually inside the waterfall. So it's another tool for us. After that shot, obviously, the front element of the GoPro was wet. So what we do is we dry it off for the second shot. And now what we're going to do is we're going to lay the camera down and use the grass as kind of a beautiful little entree to the photograph. Now we're going to try another shot from a little bit different angle. We've waited for the light to come out. The sun came out. Sky is now blue, and the falls are severely backlit. You can see the light coming on my eyes right here. But as you look this way, you're going to see something different. Now let me explain something to you. with the new cameras, with the new ISOs, you're able to do what we had to have a tripod for in the old days. You no longer need a tripod. So if you hold the camera correctly, you can make the photograph just like this. I again shoot 0.07, 3/4 of a stop, overexposed. It's backlit. I want it a little bit hot. I want it a little high key. I don't want it muddy and I don't want it underexposed. So that's what we're doing. Utilize the light, utilize the backlight, open up a little bit, tuck everything in, and make the photograph just like that. Very simple, not difficult. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move to a vertical, and I believe we're going to be able to get the sun in the frame. What I recommend here is we're going to stop down 1.5 stops. And the reason that I'm going to stop down is because I want to get a little starburst. So we're going to try that to see if we can get the starburst. It's another tip. Have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Joe D.
Adorama TV is brought to you by Adorama, your best source for the equipment and knowledge you need. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. Place your order by 7 p.m. and it ships the same day. Plus, the next time you're in New York City, be sure to visit our store, located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. Check out the Adorama Rental Company for professional cameras, lighting, computers, and more. We'll help you make the best selection to match your needs while giving you the knowledge to achieve the best outcome from your rental. Adorama is your complete solution for equipment, printing, training, and more. Adorama, more than a camera store.